believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay section here. The final 2 minutes of it. So that challenge, a successful one. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts fumbles it. But I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was. And Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Now a first down throw. Watson forced out to his left. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw again on second down. Watson. He's got Njoku over the middle. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. On 1st and 10, Watson. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. To try again after the sack. Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These 2 teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. And the Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased. Doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line. back to Sanders on first down. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. On 2nd and 9, Hurts. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to punt the ball. They've done so with that first run.
Completes it right side to Cooper. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. Looking for and find it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units. And they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They go up the middle with Chubb. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
He finds his man complete. That's Grant. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle, it's Chubb. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Watson off play action. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Watson. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. And he completes it to Berrios. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for two to tie the game, and it works out. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi. Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the fourth and final quarter. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Here comes Grant on the return. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. And this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent memory. All even here in this fourth quarter. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on third down? Here's Watson. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. From the red zone now, Watson. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. Here's Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. He's at the 50. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Tie game, fourth quarter. You're already in the red zone, well in field goal range. You can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball. But bottom line, you set up the situation perfectly. You've already got the field goal in the bag. You've got to make sure you take care of the football in that situation.
And out come the Eagles. And the question